Hey guys, welcome back. This one painting just keeps popping out from the wall, so if it does that at some point, I apologize for the distraction. So today what we're going to be doing is the Do I Have That book tag. I've seen this tag floating around YouTube for a few months now, and every time that somebody does it and I see the video and I'm just like, I'm trying to answer the questions in my head, so let's get started. So the first question is, do you have a book with deckled edges? I'm sure I do. I know for sure that this one is, which is weird because it's a soft cover book, Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. I have not read it yet. Okay, so number 2, do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? I don't think I do. I don't like books with people on the cover. Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess The Book Thief kind of does because they've got silhouettes of people here, and then I'm pretty sure this is the movie cover though, so I don't know if that counts, but I'm gonna say it counts. So yeah, if little silhouetted people at the bottom here count, then yes, I have a book with 3 or more people on the cover. Cool. Didn't know I had that. So number 3 is, do you have a book based on another fictional story? I don't think I do. Like a retelling? I don't think I have one. I did recently read Cinder, so if I was using books that I had read, not just books I have, I would use that one. But I don't think I do have a retelling. Well, maybe. This is a stretch, but I have Lady Almina and the Real Downton Abbey. I visited Highclere Castle back in September, I think it was, and we did a tour and they gave us this book for free. It's based on Highclere Castle, but they name drop a fictional story in the title, so I don't know if that really counts. Probably not. I'm gonna just say I don't have a book like that. Okay, so number 4 is, do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? I know for a fact that I do because I was sitting in my bed last night thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this tag tomorrow, and then I was like counting from my bed at like 1 in the morning. I have Nerd Do Well by Simon Pegg, which is a book, it was one of 2 books that I read in 2018. 2. I know, I'm so bad. Yeah, so I think I gave this 3 stars. It was interesting. Nerd Do Well by Simon Pegg. It's his autobiography, by the way. It's an oddly written book. 5, do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? So I was looking for this one last night as well, and I couldn't find one. Well, I actually just got kind of bored and I decided not to look anymore. Does the count? Because it's The Lost Dinosaurs of Egypt. Yeah, so the starts with T and Egypt ends with T. Interesting. So number 6, do you have a mass market paperback? I looked up the definition of a mass market paperback yesterday because I'm a nerd. And apparently it's just books that are approximately 4 by 7. So books that would be like pocketbook sized. And I'm pretty sure most of the books here, I don't know if you can see that. The Prestige. This was a really good book. If you haven't read The Prestige, highly recommend. It's very good. Number 7, do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? I don't know. I would maybe consider Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them like a pen name. Because like, yeah, they have J.K. Rowling's name on here, but then they also have Newt Scamander's name. Actually, Lemony Snicket. Isn't that a pen name? Because I have Horseradish by Lemony Snicket. That's like my favorite book of all time, just about. I'm gonna go with that, yeah. 8, do you have a book with a character's name in the title? Probably. I have Julia Child's biography. Does that count? I feel like there's a really obvious answer to this, and I just completely looking over it. I guess Charlotte's Web? That counts. That's a character's name in the title. So number 9, do you have a book with 2 maps in it? I have no clue. No clue. I just got this the other day. I know that this has a map in it, and then it's got a map at the back. Does that count? I guess that counts. So I guess Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I haven't read this yet. I want to read The Remnant Chronicles first, but this was such a good deal on Book Outlet that I didn't want to pass it up. Sure. So number 10, do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? I don't know. Actually, yes, I do. Maybe I don't. Because I was going to go for the Avonlea stuff. Actually, Neverwhere was made into a TV show. Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. And Sherlock Holmes. Duh, Sherlock. I'm so stupid. Okay, so Sherlock Holmes and Neverwhere are both made into TV shows. Okay, number 11. Do you have a book written by someone who is originally famous? Well, I had Nerd Do Well by Simon Pegg, David Suzuki, basically a whole bunch of autobiographies. Yeah, okay, moving on. Number 12. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? Does The Thief Lord have a clock on the cover? No, it's got a bridge. Oh yeah, this should have a clock. It has a little tiny clock. So yes, The Night Circus. Number 13, do you have a poetry book? Nope, I don't think I do. I have Scottish nursery rhymes. I think that's the closest I'm gonna get to poetry though. Yeah, I don't think I have a poetry book, but I have Scottish nursery rhymes. Number 14, do you have a book with an award stamp on it? I should. I feel like The Handmaid's Tale should have one, but this edition doesn't. The Night Circus should have one, but it doesn't. I guess I just don't like award-winning books, you know? Soon to be a motion picture, New York Times bestseller. That's not an award stamp. This is so weird. This is so sad. Wait. Hey, does this count as an award stamp? Being Caribou has a Globe and Mail notable book circle stamp on it right there. I'm gonna say that counts. Number 15. Do you have a book written by an author with the same initials as you? Probably not. First name's Nicole. Nope. So Arthur Conan Doyle. I'm NC. Oh, there goes the painting. Neil Gaiman. Nope. That's sad. I need to go buy a book. I guess the closest is Neil Gaiman, and I'm okay with that. So, do you have a book of short stories? Grimm's Fairy Tales and Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales count. I'm reading 1,000 Beginnings and Endings as a slight participation in the Asian Readathon for May. Do you have a book that's between 500 and 510 pages long? Ugh. So I know The Night Circus is 512 pages because I track all of the books that I've read. I also know that Our Dark Duet is exactly 510 pages according to Goodreads. But I don't have that on my shelf, although I really do want to buy it one day. Between 500 and 510 pages, eh? 507 in the acknowledgements. That counts. Yep, 505. Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I'm really going to know this book by the end of this video. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? I sure do. I've got a few. One of my favorites is The Prestige. That was a really good movie. Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman. If you haven't read The Prestige, it's about magicians. It's really cool. You should read it. Okay, so number 19, do you have a graphic novel? Nope. Ooh, unless we want to count the official Pokemon handbook. Last question, and I don't think I have a book like this. Do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? Unless you count this book that has both Hans Christian Andersen, and Grimm's Fairy Tales. Actually, I guess Grimm's Fairy Tales would count because there was Jacob and Wilhelm, the 2 brothers Grimm. Well, they collected their stories together, I should say. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely fun for me to go snooping through my bookshelf. If you did enjoy this video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe for future videos, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.